scale it to 720 to help your viewers.
Well, I don't really have many people who are watching on YouTube anyway. I don't even know if I have had anyone watching yet.
Maybe once you actually get a viewer base, maybe. I have no viewer base because I don't stream because I don't have the internet capabilities to do so. At least not very well, because I have to downscale mine to frickin' 360p if I want.
Okay, so Dan, you're gonna have to tell me exactly what you want in your world, so I can get this all figured out.
Basically, I'd like it the same as it was in the last world. So, a basic desert world. I don't need any dense ores or anything like that. I want a basic desert world that is always day, with hopefully as little bad things as possible, but as long as it's not terrible, if it's I was last time, if it's like slowness and mining fatigue, I don't give a shit. But anything other than that probably would be bad.
We're gonna have to actually wait to make your world because it looks like my desert page is somewhere still in those books.
Coal plus iron will make enriched iron. Enriched iron plus coal will make.
So he still needs coal.
So a new object while we're waiting on Michael to do that stuff. I guess I'm going to make a machine. Because Dan's world is probably the first one I need to make, and I think that somewhere in those books Michael has is all the...
Well, I think I'm the only one of us that actually wants a specific world for themselves. And that's mostly so I can do my Steam setups, and I'm probably going to do solar panels as well, since I already made a solar panel.
I still need to get a lot of the thermal expansion machines. I've been slacking off really bad on it, so I'm just gonna...
I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way up to ultimate hybrid solar panels this time, though. That was, ridiculous.
Click the arrow, and you can see recipes, and it will show you how to do. Because that's one way of using an AI, and it's great. He is watching your stream, right, Caleb?
Sorry, Joy.
Woodhada?
Okay, what goes in the middle infuser to make steel?
I don't know if he is or not.
Okay. You click on the arrow inside so that you can see the recipes. But you're going to need coal. Again, I'm sorry.
But I just turned all my... God damn it!
Oh, geez.
You should think ahead more.
I needed... I'm trying to make the stuff to make a frickin' thing for the UU matter.
Here, once again, I gave
You mean
four
a,
stacks
you mean
of
the...
coal. I can lend you more coal.
Wait,
it's
was
fine.
that a Greg Tech machine that we made UU with before? Caleb?
Yeah, because we were forced to. Now we can make it mass fabricator.
Please, game, stop lagging.
Okay, and
Let
that's
me
probably
enter
quite
the
a bit
diamond
cheaper.
chest.
We don't need a mass fab though anymore. Mass fab's just for UU. We have infinite UU. No point.
Well, he needs to make UU now.
Well, yeah. If you needed to do it now, have fun trying to make a mass fab. But
I'm not making a mass fab. I'm making a scanner and a replicator.
oh well, those are just used after you have the UU. So.
Yeah, I'm just making those preemptively.
In preparation
Yeah.
for the unlimited UU.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it, lag, stop.
I don't know. What do you think, Michael? What should we build our new base out of? That I haven't actually decided. I kind of have an idea of what I want to build, but
Plutonium. Hooch.
doing Christian.
Putting these collection.
You
folders
should
back into your
you
thing.
should collect all the flesh in the Nether and
Well,
just
I don't
build
want
it out
all the
of
books
flesh.
in there. Give them to Michael.
Just make your house out of flesh.
They're not books. They're collection folders that popped out.
Are they empty? I
Yeah.
threw those
Yeah,
down.
he threw those out.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
That was on purpose.
Okay, I didn't know. I
Oh
was
my
going
god,
to...
I am having so much lag, it's painful. Oh
I can
my
lag
god.
right now.
You just wait here as I do things.
That's still got.
As
That's got pages.
give me the goddamn enriching
Sorry.
factory. Now, are you actually placed down this time? Yes.
What does the enriching factory do? Compressed
Well,
carbon?
Okay, it does a lot of things, but
So it gives you compressed carbon, and I'm guessing that carbon is used to combine with iron to make the.
yes, you can use straight carbon, but this is 10 times more efficient.
And then you combine it with iron, and it makes steel, correct?
It makes enriched iron, and then you put the enriched iron back in and it will make steel.
All right. And then after you make enriched iron, you don't need
Well-
carbon anymore.
Well, no, it uses the carbon again, but that's enough carbon to last you forever. So make
Alright.
make all the steel you want to now.
Well, I don't need a lot. I just need steel to make refined iron plates, so I can make advanced machine blocks.
Why do you need steel to make refined iron plates?
Because that's
Because
how
they're
it's made.
they're ore dictionary.
Yeah, I really can't think of what block types to use.
Why don't you just make
Cobble's a pretty cheap one to come by.
It
Because
makes
that's-
steel dust.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just go mining. That's no problem. Anyway, back to,
Couldn't you just use blaze rods as fuel for your furnace?
or I could use my philosopher's stone to turn 7.
We can make our entire base out of cobble, different kind. Interesting.
Well, with chisel, we have many
Anyway.
varieties of cobble.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my music, so I'm meeting you guys again.
Let's see here.
I need rubber, badly.
Okay, well, I'm going back to the
Tearing things apart.
now did he put?
I wonder
the-
what these look like placed down. I'm gonna try this real quick. Oh, crap.
What
These
are
kind of
you
look
doing?
interesting. Oh. They don't connect texture, sadly, but they could be useful. Kind of try out different chisel blocks, I guess. The colored cobble, I like the fact that you can get that just from having the cobble. And it could be a really cheaty way to get dye if you crafted it.
Unlimited lapis.
Oh
Oh,
god.
no. Because we totally don't already have lapis block page.
Yep, you can for nine levels you can pull apart a block, which is kind of expensive, but
No,
you have an infinite
no.
blaze spawner, so I mean
No, it's not 9 levels. It's per thing. It's levels per ingredients. So if it only has 2 ingredients, it's only 2 levels.
ah.
What's sad is I'm going to get done, and then you're going to dump more pages in to my inventory.
I like how there's a gray cobble, even though cobble is gray. What's the point?
To have gray ore cobble.
All the gray. Actually, it's light gray. Normal gray actually does look different.
No block.
But you can actually have cobble blackstone as well, which kind of weird looking.
We can make our house out of basalt.
I'm telling you, just make it out of flesh.
That's what the blood magic room will be made out of.
Okay, I guess I should start working on our house. Need to find a location for it. Mobs are starting to have really high protection armor in our spawn area. So since Jared's gonna be the last
Can't
one living in
imagine
spawn, he
why.
can have fun with that.
Actually, Christian's still there too.
Okay. Well, those
He has a bridge, it's fine.
he can just close his island off from all the mobs.
Well, I don't think he has his island all lit up yet, though, either. What?
I completely forget that Caleb has a younger brother sometimes.
Now that he's in his own bedroom, yes.
Yeah, it's like, it's been so long since I've heard his little brother's voice. That person does in fact exist.
It's okay. Not hearing Caleb's voice, or Caleb, sorry.
You hear my
Cody's
voice every day.
Say, no, we don't want to hear your voice either. Get out.
Wow.
Go her.
I'm trying to find a nice side of the mountain where we can start digging in the entrance to our house. Because it's going to be underground for the most part.
Why?
Because easy building.
Because we're building the hive.
You're not allowed.
We're just gonna have, since we have infinite honey blocks, we'll just make the house out of honey blocks.
Thanks, Lag, for making me fill this binder into the other binder 3 times. It's very nice of you. I think something's wrong.
I feel like our
Damn
entrance should
it.
be like up high enough where mobs can't even get to it, or we just fly into it. Because eventually we're gonna have for sure wings for our shoot.
Yeah. Floating palace.
Yeah, we can build in the sky too. I mean,
And just the base of our house is a tree holding up a giant monument.
like an interesting place.
Okay, that's it.
In a biosphere. We could live in a giant biosphere.
Trying to find a
Rios.
really interesting place for the end. Bad. Mine out with my hand. Oh, flying. This is. They're way down. I'm gonna have to mine out myself.
Oh, hi, zombie. How are you? Oof. Where am I according to the game? There's a zombie in our house. Did I die? Or
No,
did
you
I
left the
just-
game. I think you just crashed.
No, I didn't crash. I left because there was nothing I could do. I was
Oh.
just being beat up by a zombie 40 feet away from me.
The lag intensifies.
I'm restarting my Minecraft. I'll also be right back.
Not allowed.
I think eventually what we'll do is so that you don't technically have to be cheating and just teleport to her down to our house. I might put like an IC2 teleporter or something on top of this, because this is going to be kind of a long walk down. Actually.
And I've returned.
Alright. Like I was just saying a minute ago while you were gone, I think so that we aren't forced to be like teleported to the bottom and we don't have to walk all the way down the stairs. I think what I'm eventually gonna do, and I'm gonna hook an IC2 teleporter or something like that up to the top of our stairs, going all the way down to the bottom. Something to teleport us down there.
Don't we have open blocks in this? Couldn't we use elevators?
Yeah. We do have open block. Does the teleporters, you see them through the ground then?
Wait, a teleporter? What?
Well, the teleportation blocks. Hold on. Actually, those might be under IO, but
There,
I believe
there
those are
several-
under IO.
I think Dan
Several
knows what I'm
kinds
talking
of-
about.
Yeah, I know.
There
what
are
you're talking
several
about.
teleportation blocks in them.
Travel anchor. If we were both carrying the
Keystone.
staff of traveling, we would be able to infinitely travel back and forth between them, but
Doesn't that use up ender pearls?
to make it, yes.
Oh, only to make it.
It
Not
uses
to actually
RF.
use
It
it.
uses RF to power it, but we can fix that as well.
Eventually, I'll be using an enhanced charm of dissipation.
Because what we're eventually going to have is we're eventually going to have the draconian, the dracon. I think it's draconic or draconium capacitors carry with you, and by that point, it won't matter what you have on you because you won't run out of energy.
I'll just use the draconium enhanced charm of dislocation. Because TP's everywhere. I will have my own waypoints. And I won't be tainted. I've still yet to TP on my own.
It's not team.
Nope, tainted. Oh, and I spawned dead.
Really?
Yep. That's a nice second death of the game.
Popped up a death message yet.
Spawn. 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 Great
Maybe you
times.
haven't actually died yet. Maybe it's just connection lag on your side and you think you died.
Title screen. Yes.
Because according to the game, you still haven't died.
Join server.
Unless it somehow skipped over giving us a death message.
Logging in. And oh, where? Okay, now can you team me to you because I am back at my old base.
Well, I'm not anywhere that would be useful.
Actually, I guess I can fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really anywhere useful for you. I'm at our new base, which has nothing.
What? Whoa, and then Minecraft crashed completely. That's nice. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
What do you think of this situation, Acorn? I'd laugh
Meow.
at it. Just flop on the ground after I scratch your butt.
We're probably down low. I would say. This can be our entrance.
Are we building the hive?
What?
I said, are we building the hive?
We're underground.
Yes.
Yeah, you can build the hive, like
Oh,
Terraria hive.
That Terraria. That is not what. That is not what I was making reference to at all. You
he
knew
was
it.
making a reference to a server that I don't think you ever joined. Well, yeah, you did. You joined.
No, I wasn't making reference to it. No.
I'm confused now.
Resident Evil.
Oh.
The Hive.
Are your sculptures for factorization only 1 by 1 wide? Or like, yeah.
It depends on how big you make them. You can make it up to like 4 by 4 by 4.
Okay.
Why?
Reasons?
Or do you want sculptures made for things?
Hey guys.
Well, I have an idea of something.
Guys, how do you make reinforced stone?
I have no idea.
Reinforced stone, there's a recipe for it.
No, there's not.
Well, then something's wrong with the recipe because there is a recipe for it.
Like I pressed R and it doesn't pop up.
And there is this thing called Google.
Well, you know, I thought since you're all IC2 people.
I'm not.
None of us are what I would consider IC2 people. I've done quite a bit of it, but
None of us are
I'm
Thomas.
not a fan of IC2 very much. I like thermal expansion more. I did IC2 because it adds extra stuff.
Okay.
By the way, you totally forgot to change the pack before we started playing.
No better
What?
furnaces were you?
Better furnaces.
Well, no, I wasn't going to do the update immediately.
Anyway.
Lame.
Nope. Shit, it did count to death. Dang it, Caleb, you're ahead of me.
We can change that.
Shut up.
Or not.
You're the reason he's ahead of me.
All I need to do is shoot him once.
I wouldn't. We're
Except for me,
armor,
but
aren't
you
you?
wouldn't be one-hitting me because my armor would protect me long enough to be not a one-shot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I am very sure.
His actually having armor compared to my not having armor.
Should we put this to the test?
I have enchanted steel armor. Have fun with that.
I also now have enchanted osmium armor.
Shall we put this to the test?
No.
Now I only have projectile protection on one of my things and protection only on 2 of them. And pretty bad protection. But man. Also, why don't we have enough bookcases for level 30 enchantment?
Oh, because they got burnt down the night you guys were having problems with place more.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. You can make them again. I have plenty of books and wood. I think.
Okay. Now that I have a semi-reliable power system,
Semi-reliable power system.
3 solar panels.
It's only 3 EU tick. That's not very reliable.
That's why I said semi-reliable.
Or not reliable.
You just need to use
I have a bat
mechanism
box.
wind turbines.
Because you're not even. Oh gosh, you're not even making. I don't want to think about that.
Not even making what? Finish your thought, damn it.
It's 2.5 RF compared to 10 EU. So if you're only making 3 EU a tick, that means you're not even making a full RF. Not even
Care.
half.
I don't have a pump, so I can't pump lava right now. I
I
don't
thought
have.
you were
uh,
bigger than RF.
Oh, ours F is bigger because it's 2.5 to 10 ratio. EU is one of the smallest of power sources.
Oh. the smallest power source is the mechanism, Joel. With its Jeebus. It's only like 120 joules in RF. It's fine.
I'm thinking like over there. Over there.
Now my big question is where my gravestone will be. Where did the game think I was?
You should have a death point.
No, but
Yeah, you should be able
I'm
to find it
curious.
using.
My death points are far more accurate, but gravestone also my death point. It's totally in a place that's not physically possible. Oh wait,
What?
never mind. I was getting the spawn and death point mixed up because they're just almost the same color.
Yeah, I'll have you come look at what I'm planning. Here.
That's amusing. The gravestone is where I was before that, but the death point is where I was when I logged off. So it's when I logged in, that's when it updated my death point. Beautiful. Oh god. Okay. Now we're going to close
My
the
inventory's full.
door here. Okay, it's already closed. Now back to putting pages in pages. Manual labor intensifies.
No, I have to make another machine.
Yes.
Damn it!
Most tech mods require you making more machines.
You shut your face.
Ooh, the fluid Eulorium block.
Right, come on. You said they can go all the way up to 4x4?
I think that's the limit 4x4x4 if you were to stretch it all the way out. Why? What are you trying to make?
Well, I'm not technically trying to make it.
Are you preparing a room?
Sort of.
Or are you wanting a, like, archway gate for the place? Using sculpture.
We'll see.
Do you know how to make a sculpture with factorization?
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
Well, you will need clay. But before you leave, give me all your folders.
What?
I'm done. Give me more folders.
Oh. Mark the waypoint for here.
Oh god, I don't think I have any more copper.
You need crushed cobble? Isn't that cobble? Isn't crushed cobble cobble? If you put crushed cobble in a crusher, it'll make gravel. You people being blazes. Oh.
I'm not a blaze, I don't think. No, I'm me.
Oh, I was totally looking at Ryu, and I was like,
Alright, how many more can you hold? Quite a bit, yeah.
yes. Yeah.
How many more can you hold? Yes.
What's sad is you're still probably going to fill up my inventory again, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh god.
How many more spaces?
Oh, like 7.
7.
It's like, don't worry, there's only
4,
40 more where these came from.
5, 6, 7.
And that's when he says, don't worry, there's only like 40 more where this came from.
No, 6 more. This is the second time he's had to do an inventory full.
Sunstone, huh? Okay.
That stuff's pretty good.
So how's the pages, Michael?
They're very papery. And I don't know how to read Mistcraft, so it's just symbols. There's that no weather page.
That would be a nice to have in my world as well, the no weather.
I think we have multiple no weather pages. I might have picked up quite.
What about Cloud Color Rainbow?
Tons of those. Too many. And we also have a lot of colored pages. A lot of them. We have far too many.
Well, this should go a lot smoother now that I'm not lagging at all. Don't have to put the same... Shit. Don't know what that paid. Fine.
I have to pee.
Okay then.
Why did you have to tell everyone?
Because that's him.
That's just me. I just
He just
readily
does
announce
things.
when I have to go to the bathroom. It's fine. You know what? It's perfectly natural because it's a perfectly natural bodily function. If you don't pee, there's something wrong with you.
So why
I'm
did
just...
you have to tell everyone?
I'm just... That's fine.
Because it's a natural bodily function.
And you're alerting us.
So, how's everyone's day going?
Doing awesome. Been streaming for quite a while now. Almost 5 hours.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good that we have absolutely no life to be able to be on a game for 5 hours.
Hey, I take breaks.
I take breaks.
I
I
take
do.
breaks from my non-life of playing video games to go and have a somewhat life for 5 minutes and then come back to my non-life.
I go outside.
Fishing does not consider a life.
Michael's like the only one of us who's like, I'm gonna actually go outside and do something.
I hear you, zombie. Fuck off.
If I go outside in daylight, I'm like,
I was outside in a pool for like 3 hours today.
I bet that was fun. I wish I had a pool. But
got
I don't.
sunburned.
I don't even think I've swam this summer.
I know for a fact that I haven't. I know for a fact I didn't swim last summer. Or
can you
possibly the
not?
summer before that.
How can you not swim during the summer?
Because I don't have a pool.
Find a pool.
Find
or
a
go to
pool.
water park.
There are no freaking water parks.
We do
closest
have
one-
them, it's just not very good.
The closest one is like half-hour away, and it's a really shitty water park.
Just find a lake and engage.
Find a lake and you're fine.
Well, the nearest
Des Moines
lake,
used to have a nice.
Oh gosh, the
nearest
Jared
lake-
just came in.
the nearest lake to my house has 5 snapping turtles living in it. So I'm not gonna go
Why do
jump
you
in
know
that
the
lake
exact number?
because it's a friend of mine, a friend of our family's lake that they own that we fish at. And
Okay.
I've caught 3 of his snapping turtles, and then had to put them back.
You could
One-
swim in your bathtub.
Why would you have to put snapping
I'm
turtles back?
I'm 6 foot tall. There is no swimming in a bathtub.
And the last time that I saw
I can't
three
even
snapping
lay down
turtles,
and fully submerge in a bathtub. I'm too tall.
Dan, the last time that I saw 3 snapping turtles, they all ended with a 12 gauge. Like,
Oh no!
What?
Snapping turtles,
What the
those,
heck?
How dare-
turtles,
Entirely unnecessary.
those snapping turtles are purposely in his pond, so
well, see,
they're
wait,
literally in there to control the population of the different fish that are there. That's the reason why they're in the pond.
So
They're
back to that 12 gauge though.
when I was
I
You
little,
sure it wasn't
if
a
my dad-
20 gauge?
when I was little, if my dad would find a snapping turtle where we live, he would take his 12 gauge shotgun and kill it because snapping turtles kind of, kill little kids. They look
They don't
nice
only kill little kids; they can take a full-grown adult and pull them down.
yeah. They look nice
That's
and
kinda
cute
rude.
until they bite you in the nuts and then proceed to maul you to death.
Actually, they don't maul you to death. Honestly,
No.
how a snapping turtle actually kills is they will usually grab you by the ankle because that's usually what their mouth can fit around, and then they pull you down under the water and wait for you to drown.
They have a very big mouth.
And then once you've drowned,
You're just like, okay, moving on.
and yes, they do have big mouths. They also have very powerful claws,
And vulnerable eyeballs.
very vulnerable eyeballs.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
The last time that I caught a snapping turtle in
I think
the
Joy
river,
bumped her mic thing again.
we
I don't
took
think
the
that's me.
hatchet that I used to have in my car and we cut its head off.
There we go.
And then
Going
we
away.
cleaned it out. And then we sold the shell.
Nope.
50
Totally
50
kept it
bucks.
as
50 bucks. That
soup
was
bowl.
pretty good. Actually, I think that's what they actually turned it into was not soup bowls, but like a giant bowl thing.
Like a bowl you put on a
Michael?
per centerpiece bowl.
Yeah.
How many sculptures do you really want to make?
5 million. Actually,
As
I think he
many
wants.
as I
Just fill it
desire.
with candy.
I think he wants to make at least one of every sculpture that is available.
Dan, you don't know how factorization sculptures work.
Okay, here, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.
Wait, give me a second.
Okay.
Now,
Now, what was I doing?
oh, sculpture hole.
Yes, but I'm trying to. The reason why I asked you is because I want to make one
yeah,
straight
you-
hallway, and I want to know how many sculptures you really are wanting to make. Because this is so far all that I've laid out. There's like 4 one by ones and 2 3 by.
Why?
These-
Why are you
These can at least be my prize sculptures. Although, Daniel, you don't know how sculptures and factorization work, do you? By that
No, because
comment.
I've never done them. So how would I
There's
know?
an unlimited amount of sculptures because you hand make them.
Good. That means that you need to make one of every one of them that is available.
That's more than 10 trillion.
Wait a minute.
Get to work.
Can you make people's skins using the sculptures? Does it allow you to
Well,
like
I
add your
can't.
skin to it?
You can't mimic someone's skin, but you could, using the prime colors, physically make one, but it would be unimaginably time consuming.
Aw.
So do it. Get to work.
Yeah.
How many pixels are on a skin?
Too many.
You give me the number.
I don't know what the number is.
Well, it's that plus that. It's that many pieces of clay. Oh, wait a minute. There's a limit to the number. Okay, if it was a very simple skin, it could be done.
Michael, I like how when you talk, you're like actually nodding your head.
Yes. I must.
He like
do my
role plays as his character. He's like, "Yep, I'm actually talking in Minecraft right now."
It's because
I've done this before.
It's all the role play.
It's like you're
Fine.
talking to somebody on TeamSpeak and you're just nodding your head as you're talking, so it makes it look
Oh,
like
crap,
you're
I
talking.
was gonna
I
say,
do it in real life
crap.
too. It's fine.
So crap, I feel like a terrible person. I said that when I got home I was going to give Austin TeamSpeak info.
But you didn't.
I totally forgot.
Austin Vanderbrogen.
Ambrosia.
Vanderbroken.
I don't know what his name is. I was
It's Van-
close.
It's
I was
Austin
close.
version.
You
God, it's
were
been so
close.
long since I've texted
That's
Austin.
impressive for someone who I've met like twice.
And if we get him, we can steal the marshmallow. These are two
Yes.
people you haven't met, Joy. Then we will have the true Herbert.
Then we can have Marshmallow back. But, hey, I love.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing.
Best Herbert voice. Permanent.
Yes. Yes. Must make him do permanent Herbert voice. You cannot speak unless you are speaking Herbert.
That's what I meant.
Okay. So yeah, we could just go with what we already have here. We could just do the 4 1x1s and 2 3x3s and just leave it at that if you wanted.
Sure. No. I'd be
It's like,
making...
sure, for now.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends on if he feels like making any more. Because I knew he wanted to make sculptures, so I felt like making a sculpture hall to put them in.
I definitely will. I do want to make my Reaper. I got close to finishing my Reaper on the old one. It was technically 3 sculptures put together, but it's actually it's possible to do that. So I did it. Multi-sculpture intensifies.
Yeah, I wanted to have kind of a fancy looking sculpture hall. What were the blocks we used from Chisel that were like yellow and were really, really fancy? They called fancy blocks, Lily? Like, is that a thing?
Yes, fantasy.
Fantasy, that's what they. Yeah, those are what I was talking about. That would be awesome for the sculpture hall because it makes me. I don't know why, but it makes me feel like I'm in like Greece.
I can make the sculptures out of that shit too.
Oh, nice.
If you want,
Well,
because I can
Greece?
just mimic their texture.
I'm kind of when I think about the sculpture hall, what I'm thinking is kind of like the Greek kind of sculptures stuff, Greek and Roman.
So marble,
kinda
I can
thing.
make it all marble too. It's fine.
They did make everything pretty much out of marble. Marble would work too.
Jared, I like how you're actually using marble now.
That's
and-
because it isn't crappy red power marble.
But that was what looked good to me. I thought the red power marble looked good.
No.
You're such a fuck.
What's really great though is it's the blue power marble I like. The other marble isn't as good because it's like
That's the
gray.
weird thing is the fact that I don't like the blue power marble because it's not smooth. Texture
I like
is
the blue
kind of grainy.
I like the blue power one because it's like pure white. The other one's gray, in my opinion.
Well, your opinion is wrong because that other marble was definitely white.
Well, if you put them next to each other, it's easy to tell the difference. The blue power one's whiter.
We're gonna have to figure
Right,
out
that's
exactly how big
racist.
of rooms we need for everything.
It's prejudice.
He's racist.
Mom's racist.
That's true. That's sexist.
That's great. Is what that was.
Mom's not racist.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
My mom did grow up in Newton in the '60s when there was literally one black family in the entire town.
That's sad.
Yep, they still live in the town too. My mom knows who they are. She says
Even sadder.
they're nice people.
Wouldn't that make her not racist?
I don't know. I know
Well-
my dad's racist, but then again, he also grew up in the South, so
That doesn't
Yes, the
automatically constitute racist.
no.
The South.
Well,
It's
yeah.
great going to, like, from 1 to 10, how much would you guess Alabama to be racist? Birmingham, Alabama to be racist.
Actually, not.
It's kind of hard to when 99% of the population is black.
Black. Yeah. See, I was gonna say it's actually pretty difficult to be racist
They're
in the South
sexist
anymore.
against white people. Or they're sexist. They're
Sexist again.
They're racist against white people.
White people is agender. Confirmed.
Definitely.
Believe it or
definitely.
not, there,
Thank you
there
for the
have
follow,
been-
BigCraft123, and welcome to the
Believe it
stream.
or not, there actually have
It-
been instances.
it-
They're very
it's-
rare when the minorities are discriminating against whites. There was a really big Supreme Court case about it actually back in like the 60s.
I hate you all.
Good. Go away then.
Well,
Goodbye.
Well, it's usually because on a macro scale, they may be the minority, but within a community, they have.
It was because it was this college, and they primarily accepted
Oh
minorities.
my god!
Yeah, Chris, you're causing echo and I'm streaming. Please don't.
Get away from the echo.
How am I
Anyways.
causing echo?
Because you're using your
Are.
phone, it echoes anytime you're on your phone. We can't. I can't have echoing while I'm streaming.
It
Causing
shouldn't
way
echo
too much
at all.
feedback.
Just mute Chris. It'll be fine.
Well, I will if it
This is
keeps
what-
echoing.
This is what I'm gonna do. So.
It's not.
I am
Is
not
he
the
on-
one echoing.
No, you were.
Really are, 'cause
You
there
very
was
much
no echo
were.
until you joined the call.
Actually, I have
He's
to
not
say there's
current.
no.
Yeah, he's not currently echoing anymore.
Anyways, back to what I was saying.
I told you it wasn't me echoing.
It was when we
Um,
first
it
when you first
was.
entered. Yeah, for
I
sure.
still don't know
Well, I
why
don't know
echo.
how it would have been.
I don't know how it wasn't before you
It's-
joined the call, and it was after if it wasn't you.
It could be that your phone adjusted
dumb?
the sound.
This one's a dumb because it's an iPod.
Yeah,
Did you just say it's an iPod?
I said iPhone.
but yeah, makes it smarticles.
Okay, Caleb has an iPhone too.
Yeah, I love my
Yeah,
iPhone.
his phone's a dumb too. It's fine.
What?
Oh, iPhones are awesome.
I've never had one problem with my phone, and my phone's 3.5 years old. Never, it's never
Literally
lagged,
just
it's never
trade-
glitched.
but didn't you just literally trade phones with Kenny like a month ago?
No, that's just an extra phone. That's just sitting around. That was just to make a
That
deal.
was his old one.
Yeah. That was my old phone I traded off.
That's dumb.
Well, I had to make a deal with him in some way, and I didn't want to force him to pay me like $170 for a phone that was not
Okay,
that good.
Weiner, get the fuck off me. Your claws hurt me.
Why did you
It
have to make a
just
deal with him?
loves you.
Because I'm not just gonna give him a $170 phone. I literally just bought that in January.
Why? Okay, if you've had your why did you even buy it? I don't understand.
I bought it because I had to. I couldn't get on this Ting plan for a while because I didn't think I could. The plan was locked down because Chris never paid the Sprint bill.
Because Chris likes Chris likes this thing called debt.
I'm sure that's it.
Yep.
Brilliant. Brilliant
It's
deduction.
not that I liked debt, but I couldn't avoid it.
You apparently
so I
like
actually
getting
bought
into it.
No, not really.
Everyone
You're
wants
the
that.
one person of my friends who's had the most cell phone companies that I know of, unless Todd has had more than you. It's the only other person that I can
Todd's
think.
definitely had more than me.
Nope, I've definitely had the most.
I've only ever had one.
The one person
so.
who doesn't own a cell phone at all.
No, I haven't.
No, Michael has a cell phone.
Give me
You
your
do?
number. I'll
Never
call you
uses it.
right now.
Michael's had a cell phone for a while.
I didn't
That's
know
a flip
this.
phone.
Yeah.
There's
Michael's
nothing wrong with
old-fashioned.
flip phones.
No, there's nothing wrong with flip phones. I personally prefer my smartphone.
There was a South Korean company that came out with a flip phone that also serves as a flip phone because flip phones are actually more
Flip phone
popular.
that serves as the flip
A
phone.
flip phone that
Okay,
also
I thought
serves
I
as a flip
said
phone.
I thought I said smartphone first time. But
I
anyways,
would
Because-
hope that a flip phone would serve
No.
as a flip phone.
no, in South Korea, flip phones are actually more popular than smartphones. So that's why.
Just saying, I'm hoping flip phones function as flip phones. So if a flip phone don't flip, then there's no flip in the flip phone.
What about flip flops?
User disconnected
Those
from
things
your channel.
Caleb refuses to
What
wear.
about flip flops? User disconnected from your channel.
Nah,
Somebody did not want to hear that.
Can't even. I want to look for a picture of the
See,
like, head of the flip
Caleb-
phones now.
Caleb-
Was it
Caleb.
Chris?
Yes.
It
Caleb.
was. Chris didn't
Caleb.
want to hear about flip flops.
Now you need to explain why you do not like flip flops.
Because I don't like loose-fitting shoes in any way. I never have. I don't like slip-on shoes, and I do not like flip-flops. I can't stand them.
I dislike slippers. I'm fine with flip flops as long as
Flip-flops have no back.
fucking
They have
love
no.
my
They have no
slippers.
ankle like closed off
The
area.
last time
so
I
it
owned
comes off at the back, and I
slippers,
don't like
was,
that.
Like
Can't stand
6, So
My slippers have soles, so they're like slipper shoes, and it's fucking amazing.
What I dislike about slippers is that it doesn't, like, it touches your ankle but then doesn't do anything.
Mine do. Mine have actually.
Yeah, like that's the reason I wear tennis shoes, just because I like having the shoe covering my entire foot, not only a portion of it.
See, what I don't get
I
is why
like the
you
flip-flop
wouldn't like
that's actually
sandals.
just between your one thing between your big toe and whatever.
It would
doesn't
be
look next
extremely
time.
trolly, Caleb, is if you were to just randomly change the password to your channel, like right now.
Well,
before
it wouldn't
Chris could get
it
back
wouldn't
in.
ever kick Chris from it, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, Chris can join.
Chris
any
can join
channel,
anytime he
whether
wants.
there's a password or not.
Um,
has
Which
a-
kind of makes it annoying because of the fact he's the only one who does have the echo, and I can't do anything about that. And the least.
You can
You can mute him.
Yeah.
This is what I.
Chris, the
Because that obviously makes sense to have everyone else talking to him, and then not have him on my side, so...
Then we'll all just mute him. It's
See,
fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
I know.
really amused because
Brian
yesterday
just stops paying
I-
for
I was
the
forced
TeamSpeak and we
into
die.
having to mute
That's fine.
everybody.
I can get a 15-person TeamSpeak for $3 a month.
And then it disappear after a month.
No.
Nope, the company will run away.
No, because my Terraria server's been up for almost its whole month, or for almost 3 weeks already, and it's
I know, but that's not near as long as the TeamSpeak. That
my
TeamSpeak...
my TeamSpeak only lasted like a month and a half, though.
Yeah, it was longer than a month and a half. You were a good part through your TeamSpeak server before it canceled out.
That's okay, as long as I continue to pay for the Terraria server that I have, I can add on a 15-person TeamSpeak for $3. And then Chris will have no power.
The power is lost.
Yeah, but no matter what, somebody's always going to have power. So, like, if I had a locked channel on yours, you could still get into it. And if you had any problems with Echo, then...
That's
wouldn't fix
only
it.
if I opt myself on it. I wasn't.
Well, I would hope you'd opt
optimized,
yourself
and
on your own server. That'd be kind of...
I wasn't opt on my old server until I had to make it to where, because people were being dumb and leaving their shit online on my damn TeamSpeak for 72 goddamn hours.
Hey,
Jared.
don't-
Jared?
You should see the smile on my face right now.
He knew it.
But it wasn't just him, though. That's the thing. It wasn't just him doing it.
Christian was a big offender.
Christian
I
was
would
a
go-
big offender.
I would go out and
Jared
say
was a
that
big
he was-
offender. Chris was also a pretty big offender of it as well.
I would. Say
I like
that
how
Christian
random
was the biggest.
Scrublord comes into a community of people who know computers very, very well and tries to tell me to delete System 32. Good try.
Yes, we're all nerds here. I'm sorry.
That is a great attempt at doing things, but
I-
you are an artard.
I
Thank you.
vote that we all start. Vote we all start trolling the one squad.
What? You mean
What?
one squad who can hear us? Cause you're a noob?
Which
Yeah.
squad?
Unless you're talking about Chris, you understand, right, that everyone on my stream can hear you.
Yes, we must begin trolling the one squad.
Who's the one squab?
The one,
one
squad
squad
to
who
rule
said-
all squabs?
The squad who said delete system 32.
Because he totally can't hear us because he's totally not watching our stream.
No, not at all.
No,
Well, he has like a few.
no.
He has like a minute lag behind us at least. So.
No, but he's still
Yeah,
gonna hear
just
everything
like
you
the
just
short-
said, so good job, there you go.
Okay.
Merkel.
And the lag's not bad.
Yeah, and it's not a minute behind,
I
it's
still
like
call
maybe
everybody-
30
I
seconds
still
at the most.
call- I'm not generalizing to you, Squub, by the way, if you're
Squub?
at this point.
Yeah,
Whatever your name is. I don't
Well,
give
it's
a shit.
Scrub, but
Um,
everyone's now calling him Squub.
But
That's
I
alright.
call
You're
everybody who
welcome.
tells somebody to delete System 32 an artard, mainly because you're an asshole. If you actually say that to somebody and they actually believe you. Yes, it's funny for you.
Well, for anyone
Yeah,
who's a
it's
streamer, nobody
really terrible.
who's streaming should ever believe that.
Also,
No one
you-
should ever
you
believe
at
If you can
least-
set up a stream, you should never believe something like
At
that.
least give a reason as to why he should delete it to try and fool him.
Actually, he did give a reason. He was like, it's a virus. I'm like, yeah, nice try.
User joined your channel.
Yes,
Oh,
and he
There,
knows
there
that
is,
he's got
there
this
is
virus.
there's absolutely no virus that would cause you to need to delete your System 32 file. Sorry.
No.
Well,
System
if it did,
33.
it means you're already gone.
In fact, I'm not even sure that Windows allows you to delete it because it would cause an inverted crash.
can force it.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
it'll
can
let you.
actually you can actually forcefully delete it. As long as you have administrator privileges on the computer, you can delete whatever the hell you want.
That'd be kind of weird. Like, I don't. I don't know how it would let it delete itself. That kind of.
Well, you get a blue screen of death.
I've only had one of those once, and that was due to SimCity. So good job, SimCity.
No, okay.
I've blue screened my computer once.
Set avatar.
I still don't understand why.
I'm going to show you how it does it. Through analogy.
He's like, I'm not actually going to do it.
I just realized Michael's no longer on my stream.
That and Christian continually. I like how Christian continually suffocates in a wall.
Moo.
Well, at least we're not hearing him screaming at his client.
This picture represents how you do it, Caleb.
What? Yeah, by the way, the guy left immediately after he said that. He was just literally a troll coming in to do that. And so that he can't do that again, banned.
Caleb.
The snake. That's great. That is a great analogy.
What am I looking at?
My avatar. That's how System 32 deletes itself.
Why would a snake do that? I don't understand.
That's actually that's actually a symbol as well. That's a snake eating its own tail like that is actually a symbol for immortality.
And infinity, but immortality more generally.
It's more generally for immortality. Infinity usually uses the infinity symbol.
Michael, primarily, what mod are we going to be working with first? I'm wanting to make the rooms, and I'm going to start moving our stuff over.
Well, you should probably make the room that's made of flesh, because...
I am doing blood magic now.
We could do the blood magic.
Yeah. Which means you need to go to the nether.
Do you know how wide the blood magic, complete altar tier 6 is? Like, complete.
Tier 6 is big. I'll get a picture and try to figure... Well, I'll look it up, it's fine. Actually, it doesn't need to be above ground, no.
Well, even if it did, I could just go all the way up to the surface, put glass in, it'd be fine. Because glass
So,
is
Michael, are
transparent.
you already done sorting all the folders?
Yeah. Well, he still has those 6 to give me, but...
You should give him those last 6, and then make that world, please.
I don't know if Michael knows what he's doing with it, but...
No, I was talking to you, Caleb.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because Michael hasn't worked with this guy for a while.
I still know how to do it, just it might have a little bit of...
Alright.
I'm bad here and there.
Ready, Michael?
Sure, just for a moment. Tier 6, okay.
Oh, and here's 3 pages that we're seeing.
23 by 9.
There you go.
Is... Caleb?
What?
Did you hear that? 23 by 23 by 9.
That is the tier 6?
Yes.
Michael, the stuff's on the ground for you.
Okay.
There's actually a few pages there as well.
Yeah.
And there's Jared's dad.
Hi, Jared's dad.
Oh gosh, what did Christian do? He made a cake.
Did I not?
Curiosity.
You weren't muted at first. I think you were afterwards.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I think he's making a foul make.
Because when your dad first said your name, I heard it. So.
Well, yeah, I can't read my dad's brain, so obviously that first little bit's gonna slip through every time.
Are you sure? Have you tried?
Well, actually, that's the first time I think I've ever actually heard that.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So it's 9 blocks high?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Hi, Enderman.
No.
Right, now where did I put my lava? There it is.
It died.
Really didn't, but sure.
I'm gonna say that we probably need 5 blocks in every direction past where the actual thing is, so we have a good amount of room to walk around it. 5 blocks of room in between should be good.
So 27 by 27 by 9.
Yeah, like a 27 by 27 room should... No, actually, no, it would be more than
Actually, 27 by 27 by 10, probably.
But, Caleb, by the way, You know Cody who works in the can room?
Yes.
I totally did not know he was only 20.
Yeah. And no, he's actually, I think, as of now, 21.
No, he turns 21 next Thursday.
Oh, well, then, it was supposed to be soon. That's all I knew. I was
Yeah,
assuming
he
was-
wants me to cover his courtesy shift because he's not so sure how well he's going to be able to come in after, well, yeah.
Well,
After getting shit-faced drunk.
Yes.
wow, damn.
What? That's what I did for
1,
my
2,
21st birthday.
That's what just about everybody does for their 21st birthday.
Except for probably Caleb.
I'm not
Nope.
going to.
Beer sucks. Wine is the way to go.
I don't want to drink at all.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Chris said
Mom.
that he would. Chris is one of those people who said he was never gonna drink.
No, I will not. He is perfectly fine with alcohol. I'm not going to. I've never been fine with
I'm
it.
not perfectly fine with alcohol.
Chris, you
Yeah,
still drink.
Alcohol
Oh, doesn't
tore
mean I'm
apart
perfect.
my
Somebody who's not fine with
So-
alcohol would not be drinking.
Yeah, alcohol tore apart
No.
my family, so yeah, I'm not.
Not true at
gonna do
all.
that.
If I was perfectly fine with it, that would mean I would totally be okay with, hey, just go out and get drunk every single night.
Nope, that's
No.
No, that does not mean any. That's not at all what that means.
That's being.
That's being an alcoholic.
Being okay with alcoholics go to meetings. It's being a drunk. No.
You're using.
That was a terrible joke.
You're
No,
using.
that's the truth.
perfectly
Alcoholics go to
fine in two
meetings.
different ways.
Not all of them do. They should, but they don't.
You're saying perfectly fine with alcohol, like that's perfect. You're perfectly fine with going out and getting drunk every night. That's different from being perfectly fine with drinking alcohol. There is an in between with alcohol. There is no. Oh,
Somebody can be fine with drinking alcohol and not ever get drunk.
My mom and dad drink so much that they can't get drunk anymore, really.
Oh, I bet they can.
Like I know
It takes
there's
a lot
people
of-
who come
it
into
takes
those
more
wine
money than they're
tastings
willing
at High
to
V
do.
who only drink the wine. That's all they drink. They only want wine and they do not get drunk. But they're okay with drinking because they if they weren't okay with drinking, they wouldn't be drinking the wine.
No.
I'm okay with drinking water.
Yeah. Actually, I don't really care for water by itself, but you know, flavor's
I know,
okay.
which is disgusting.
Water can be good. Depends on the situation.
Water is good when it has flavoring in it.
Yeah, I agree.
People are all
Water is
crazy.
water is best.
I only like flavored water and juice for the most part, and of course pop.
Drinking fountain is next to you.
I do like water by itself when I put it through like a Brita filter.
Okay, the only time I drink water by itself and actually think it tastes good is when I'm like really dehydrated and want something to drink. That
Yeah,
in
water
general tastes
through
good.
water through a Brita filter. There's only two kinds of water that I really like to drink that are just plain water, and that is when it's either put through a Brita filter, or if I'm at my grandpa's because his entire house is he's got a Culligan system for his house.
Or water from the
Oh.
fountain of youth.
No, you
The only
shouldn't
problem-
filter your water
Why?
because there's a fluoride that the government has to put into it so that your teeth don't fall out. Oh well, I guess you know that don't.
Actually, no, that's been completely debunked as being correct. Filtered water can actually be worse for you than tap water.
Yeah.
So you do not want to do that.
I do in Baxter. Yes.
Engage.
The camera.
There's so much
Motherfucker.
fucking chlorine in this water. It's ridiculous. It's
Well,
also entirely too full of iron.
that's
it's
because
never
of your
full
water
enough.
lines and the water mains. See, Newton actually has really nice water. Newton usually
It
gets
just
very
doesn't
high
have
rankings
enough
on their water.
aluminum in it.
The iron, the iron is coming from the rust that's on the inside of the.
All right, so the final room dimensions is a 37 by 37 by 15.
So it's
Oh,
actually
Jesus, that's
a
big.
lot. It's
Yeah.
actually so it's actually
37
a
by
lot
37 by
better for me
15.
to drink filtered water than it is for me to drink the water straight out of the tap.
Nope, build up an immunity. It's fine.
And you know, if you actually take care of your teeth, you don't need added fluoride in your water supply.
It's your dentists that are the ones who got the government to do that. So
That's because so many fucking people don't take care of their teeth. But if you take care of your teeth properly, you're not gonna have any problems.
damn. JK.
Ah, darn it.
No,
Honestly.
that's not even my problem.
I'm sorry. I was just
No, not
waiting for best opportunity.
I
Nope.
took
You take great
I'm
care
sorry.
of your plastic.
Oh.
You're too
I
depressed.
Crying out loud.
No, I took great care of my teeth. My teeth went bad because of hereditary issues.
Nope.
You know what?
Scared
That and
Hey,
the fact that I drink
seriously,
entirely too much
fucking-
soda and I smoke. So those were factors in my teeth going bad as well.
Michael.
But I also have
Yeah.
hereditary disease, so my teeth go
I keep
from the
dying.
inside out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
wait for me to
November I
heal.
get to have my wisdom teeth removed, and then hopefully I never have to have teeth removed ever again.
Ah. That's
Yeah, but
one
for your
really
wisdom
freaking
teeth,
fast cave
you're-
spider.
That's a surgery. That's not you
Well,
sitting
yeah,
in a
but-
dentist's
oh, God.
office and having it pulled, because that would suck.
Well, yeah, but they're still being removed.
Because do you know how many fucking nerve endings are around your goddamn wisdom teeth?
Here, I'll
there's
teleport you
one
to a safe
big-
location, and then whenever you're healed up.
What link killed?
Did you say whenever I'm killed?
No,
No, whenever
whenever you're healed
stops.
up.
Oh,
Anyways, back to what I was saying. When I went in for my consultation,
It's down at the bottom of the stairs.
The surgeon
oh, the
said,
bottom of the stairs. Oh.
Yeah, I cannot kill that. It's going to murder the crap out of me.
"Team
Oh,
speak,
deep
time to meet
Suck,
people."
Jared, it's okay.
I can't talk.
Did you already
to
kill it?
people.
Oh no, I'm
So
shooting
let me
arrows
mute.
down
Let
and
me
I'm
mute
lagging.
Dan or Caleb.
I think he
Michael.
murdered the crap out of it. Like,
Back to what
Don't
I was
mute me,
saying.
you're talking to me.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
well,
I
I
didn't
shot
do this.
arrows down.
But
if
what I
they
was
shot,
saying is,
then it died.
my surgeon said that your wisdom teeth, the ends of the roots grow around this nerve underneath of all of your teeth, and that's the nerve that allows your tongue, your lips, your gums, and your chin to be able to feel. And
you don't want to
yeah,
cut that.
That's the big one. That's also why I can wait to have my wisdom teeth removed for a little bit, because my wisdom teeth are fully developed. So it's gonna be as risky to remove my wisdom teeth now as it would be 2 or 3 months from now.
Sometimes people don't have to have their wisdom teeth removed at all.
Caleb is one of
So,
these people.
yeah, I'm one of those people.
So
It all depends on if your mouth is actually big enough to house
Yeah.
your wisdom teeth.
Because mine
My
are
mouth
mine
is
are
big
coming
enough to
or
get
have already come in, and
to grow
they are
in
not even hitting the
most
back
of
of
the
my.
way.
My mouth isn't big enough. I know this because my mouth was big enough for 2 wisdom teeth, or 4 wisdom teeth technically. Well, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for the second set behind those ones. They grew sideways towards my other wisdom teeth. So it went,
Why would you have 8 wisdom?
or
Top and bottom.
Yeah, you only have 4 wisdom teeth.
4 wisdom teeth towards they grew sideways in towards
They
my
grew-
other teeth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what mine did.
Yeah,
Mine was growing.
that's what the other 3 are.
That was
one
yet
of them,
another
though-
factor for me having to have teeth removed.
I had to have
Because
all
at that
4
point I
wisdom.
had really bad teeth from my wisdom teeth had basically almost fully grown and pushed my other tooth, and it was starting to push the next tooth in line. So my teeth were just starting to like bend over like fucking dominoes from the back of my mouth forward. So
Awesome. But Yeah.
Why you have to TP me?
one of my wisdom teeth did grow
Why, you
straight
need
up
back?
and was able to
Oh
pop out.
no, it's
and
just I'm
actually
so
like
lagging
it
now
quite
that I
a bit.
basically can't
Other
do
than
anything.
it wasn't able
Oh.
to
You killed me.
go through
Dead
all
Jim.
of the gum. There's still a little bit of gum that sits on top of
I
it.
literally can't move from
The
this
other 3
position
wisdom
because
teeth
I
are
just get
going
set
to
back.
shove into my other teeth
Hold on.
and
You're
cause
not
lots
lagging
of
on my side,
problems,
so
though.
I'll bring you
Which
to the.
is
Am I
never fun.
moving?
So
You are moving.
November,
You're just really lagged down your end. I'm not sure what's
Am
going
I
on.
hitting
be removed.
a wall?
You're back at our house. So
Oh,
The only thing that sucks about having them removed then.
yeah,
is
everything's
that
on the
2 days
servers
later,
running
links.
completely smooth. I think it might just
So.
be something going on with your connection.
yeah.
meh.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
I will just request
Feels like
that I
fun
have
on my end, not like-
potatoes and cookie dough for Thanksgiving.
Wait, did you say potatoes and cookie dough?
It can work.
Out to
That
you,
those two
Caleb.
things don't go together.
And unmute Michael?
No, they can work. You can make potato cookies.
No, I was like, no, the potatoes would be to actually eat for like my meal because I can only eat soft food, and then the cookie dough will be the actual meal and dessert.
That's not normally how things work, but okay.
Well, there's no
cookies.
point. There's no point in lying. The cookie dough will become the primary meal. I know it. And then I get to drive to Des Moines to hang out with you guys while you guys do Black Friday shopping because I guarantee I'll have no money.
I will actually have money this year for once.
I probably won't.
By the way,
You almost always end up with money somehow. It's weird.
I won't
Wait.
care about buying anything. So.
Caleb,
What?
I'm gonna actually talk to Quentin and see if I can get that job working at the state fairgrounds because I'm willing to say goodbye to Hy-Vee. My helpful smile is
The job
quickly
isn't
fading.
for this year though. It's for.
Yeah, I know, but the only time I'm gonna be working though is during winter break, which will be the last time I work at Hy-Vee, and then during summer break. So there you go. I won't be working during the school
So
year.
our entrance
if I do,
hall
I'll
is
get a
also
job on
going
campus.
to be the
I'll be
sculpture
fine.
hall. Do you have anything that you'd specific like ideas of sculptures?
Any ideas of? You could actually try to base it off of like Roman or Greek sculptures. There's tons of them. Just ideas.
Naked ladies.
You know, I wish
Oh,
I could
God.
say I wish I could say the D word because I was gonna say D butt, but you know.
It's just like Twitch bans my account because they actually do not want nudity in the game, and then and then we have nude statues.
Yes, my blocky naked women.
This I simply called this one the boob.
The moo. It's a. Oh god. Why? Oh.
I'm a terrible person.
It's okay. We're all terrible people.
I didn't care about you.
Well, you know what? Fuck you too.
You're welcome.
You're not. Thank you.
And eventually, I can just make a laser grid out of mechanism to kill all intruders.
Now to collect a ridiculous amount of glass.
Glass and iron.
We can actually do something similar to what Daryl 20 did on one of his videos. He had a system where if somebody entered his Mistcraft world into his on platform, they'd be immediately zapped and killed.
Now,
Nice.
Michael, do you know where the location of a desert that I can completely destroy so that I can have all of the sand?
If you want a big desert, sure. Are you on the server?
I was, and then I crashed.
Michael,
Yes.
this is not accepting the dusts. So my whole system stopped abruptly.
What's not accepting
The
this?
elite smelting factory, not accepting my dusts.
What? Why not? Why is it? I don't even see any dust in it.
The pulverizer has 60 pulverized lead in it.
That should do.
Is the inputs not set right? Oh yeah, you have energy set on the wrong side there.
Yeah, I haven't set these things up to actually work with your system at all.
Yeah, that'd be what's going on then. Input. Okay, now it's working, I believe. Now I just need to set an output on them. Output. Right? Yes.
Oh, let's turn this on. For maximum fast.
How do you get it to output? Does it not auto output? Does it have to be pulled?
Yeah, you have to turn it on. Auto eject on. There.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's much faster. Holy crap, that makes my power furnace look junky. How
Because
dare
it
you.
is.
Well, this is the best furnace I can physically make.
Do you have
Max
another one?
energy,
We could
max
replace my
energy.
pulverizer too if you have another one.
Your pulverizer?
Yeah, we could replace that too.
okay, but just know that both of these blocks together equal all the functions of pulverizer. But the enriching factory is for the most part what you want. Where's my pick?
Well, I don't want to have like reset the whole thing right now. So if you have another one, we could just set that one up and then we'll fix it later.
Because
I need ores to go in one.
Can you pick your pulverizer up? Because you want me to
yeah.
replace it, right?
Michael, you're a pumpkin head.
And you're gonna have to turn round robin on, turn auto eject on, and set
Output.
it up.
Input, output. Okay, we're good. It's working. That is much, much quicker.
Well,
My
this is
God.
draining your power system, though.
Uh,
I have the free wind turbines.
it'll only drain until it's done with the ore, and it's going to be done quick, so it'll be fine. My power system will take it long enough to.
Oh wait, a pulverizer needs a fucking engine, doesn't it?
Yes.
Nub.
It needs a dynamo action.
Or whatever.
Lol, the hopper actually isn't keeping up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the power system not keeping up because we don't have enough ores to actually stop the power production. So. Yeah, it should be almost done. Yeah, it is. That was very, very quick.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna need an Aqueous accumulator for the steam.
Can it do? Can it turn Surge Quartz crystal into dust for me?
no, you're gonna need the crusher for that, I think. But
Okay, well I can just put my pulverizer back down in the other room.
well, the crusher's right here.
Wait, do you have one already? Oh jeez, that's you and your OPEM machinery.
Well, I wanted these three immediately at their best.
Yeah, for sure. When we have an actual automated room set up, we will be using your factories. We're just gonna make a really OPEB big reactor, hook all the factories up to it. Was the elite the highest tier, or is there an ultimate?
Nope, there's not an ultimate factory, unfortunately.
Aww.
The only thing the ultimate things are used for is power cables, the batteries, and for the reactor, which I now know how to make.
If anybody wants dirt, I have a lot of dirt.
Christian wants it.
Anyway, I need to get
I
back to
no
what I was
longer
doing.
have a lot of dirt.
Good.
Capacitor. Making capacitors right now.
I'm going to be making an Aquarius accumulator, apparently.
Yeah, the enriching factory can handle ores. The crushing can handle like pieces of things, like crystals, like quartz.
Silver.
Like let's look at.
User
Oh, I
left
can't
your
look
channel.
at what the crushing factory does with.
Oh. What? That was weird.
Chris left.
Alright, we need to enter pearl.
Crusher, yeah, the crusher. The crusher works with ingots as well, and a few special functions, as well
There
as
is a
pumps.
building area that actually looks nice back here.
What? Oh, are you talking about what Christian's doing? The island?
Oh, Chris on server.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, he's the only one who has a decent looking place right now.
Oh, you'll like ours when we get done with
He,
it. Nice.
he has a nice yard, but his house still appears to be a box.
It's just a
heads.
box. Yeah, he is the only one with a nice yard, simply because he's on an ocean biome, and oceans have really good grass color.
I wouldn't say really.
Yeah, which
good.
doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I wouldn't say really good, but it's okay.
Caleb,
Len the Child.
why is there also a sacred oak sapling now?
Profession farmer. Looks like a total jock.
Yeah, Christian's not in our chat because he said he's chatting with his Twitch. Yeah.
Because they're more important than us, apparently.
Apparently.
Yep.
They really are. But most people are more important than us.
That's not true at all.
Except for me.
Because you're awesome.
Because everything is awesome.
Yes.
We will reacquire our boots, Caleb.
Okay.
And then I'll make even better boots.
Oh my gosh, Michael. Your factories make coal dust so easy.
It's like...
That was amazing. Are you just running this off my generator? Yes.
Yeah, directly.
Wow.
Caleb.
It's like, I don't know.
Yes.
Should build a house.
We're working on that. That's what I just said we're doing. You're gonna like ours better. That's why I said
Nope, mine is supreme.
no.
Yes.
Ours is going to have floors with rooms for every mod.
Don't care. Mine will still be sweaty.
Mine's just gonna be a house that I live in.
And then I will learn all the DecoCraft recipes. And on that day, everyone got Rubik's Cubes.
Wait, can you make a Rubik's Cube?
You can make everything with DecoCraft.
Yeah, DecoCraft has literally everything.
Just gotta figure out how to make it.
Oh.
And any I won't tell you. But just look up DecoCraft. And enjoy.
That's what I'm doing.
Roughly about a half hour since we've had anyone chatting. Currently, I'm the only one on my stream. Well, besides Moobot. Moobot's always there for me.
Is it
Only
Deco or Deco?
Just type @deco in the NEI menu. You'll see it all.
Well, you don't even need to type that in this version.
No, like what's the name of the mod?
DECO.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hi. Yeah, there's no crafting recipes actually on NEIs, which kind of sucks.
For what?
DecoCraft stuff. There's too much DecoCraft stuff and no crafting recipes.
With the most androgynous recipes ever because it's either made out of
It's
red,
blue,
blue, or green
blue,
glob.
green, or red dots, essentially.
Well, I found out my husband's an idiot.
He's a farmer,
Aren't
what do
they
you
all?
expect?
He's not a farmer, he's a blacksmith, stupid. Oh shit.
His sons. You were talking about his son, Jared.
My son's not a
Son's a
farmer
farmer.
either.
Yeah, it is. Someone at your base said that their profession was a farmer.
Well, I don't know why.
Because defaultly, I believe children are farmer until they grow up.
Well, my child is grown up.
Then they are indeed a farmer.
Oh gosh, every time I hear farmer when you say that, I always think of Farmer Lewis from Hogscast. When they always used to say it in like the like, I don't even know what that is, a Scottish accent? I don't know. It was kind of funny.
Come on.
Glyph of rigid stability. I have no idea what that is. All these things that are new.
So,
How do you make the crafting clay?
It's at the red crafting crate actually has a recipe that you can view.
Oh goodness, Jared's gonna make sculpture.
No. He's talking about DecoCraft.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just a piece of sand, piece of dirt, and the clay that goes with it.
God, making the stuff that I need.
This means I need lapis.
Yeah.
Or something that's blue.
Oh well, there's chisel versions of the blood runes. What?
So, Michael, are you gonna show me where this desert is?
Oh, right.
Why isn't?
Energetic.
Okay. Go to negative 150, 1,111.
Oh man, that's a long ways away.
Yeah, but it's pretty close. It's comparatively pretty close and it's gigantic.
I love being lazy because I can just yell at Hey Cortana and she'll search anything for me.
Hey Cortana. But it didn't work.
Because I've got mine set up that way. Hey Cortana. Search for how to make
Poop.
reinforced stone in Minecraft.
It's probably going to pop up something completely different because you paused for a moment, so it's going to not even know what you just said.
Cortana's actually pretty smart.
She got it, but
I'm actually quite shocked.
she didn't catch
Probably
it.
got the as well.
Yeah.
Hey Cortana.
Uh.
Search for how to make reinforced stone in Minecraft. And boop, there it goes.
This is just as bad as the whole like Connect thing where you can say "Hey Xbox," because now people are going to say "Hey Cortana," and it's going to do that.
It's okay, they already did that.
Should be able to
How
say
to
Hey
make
Xbox
green
too.
for stone.
If you say
Oh,
Hey Xbox, you should say talk to my sister or something.
Make her feel special.
I about died there. That would have been unfortunate. What's this blue liquid? Let's get a bucket of it. See what it is.
I need what? Iron? What was it called? Iron frame?
That
I,
is
don't-
a
I
sludge
can't
bucket.
power a steam dynamo with blaze rods.
Oh, I need an apprentice. Okay.
That's fucking lame.
Emerald. No, not diamond, an emerald.
Iron scaffolding.
Oh gosh, what? I never looked at this book.
That means you don't have any of your Tinker's achievements. Good job.
Oh gosh, wow, that's pretty horrible.
Everybody slow clap for the Caleb.
No,
What's
thanks.
funny is I'm already done with all the stuff I really care to do in Tankers, and I got the achievements.
Achievement.
Immense. There's multiple.
But you only got one.
Yeah, but I could get more.
How do you make
But you're not
iron
going to.
pieces?
Ow. Skeleton, get away from me.
You should stop that.
No.
Oh, I need to use my metal former. Okay.
Winding and wine.
Because if you don't, I'll be forced to kill you.
But you're already for to kill me.
Yeah, well, you'll be moved up in the time table.
So apparently, two magmatic dynamos is enough to power my entire setup here.
I should have invested in real food for this expedition.
Michael, do you still need what's in the crafting terminal?
I do. I'm sorry. It might be a minute. I'll take it out.
I found an axe and a pickaxe and some dirt.
Well, I didn't mean like not
And
actually
fire.
need it, but like, hit the X button so it was back into the system.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, I'm not going in there.
I can seriously only put one piece of silicone in the inscriber at a time.
Guys, I found death.
Good. You found death?
Well, there's a skeleton thing, I think.
With Gatling exploding arrows of poison.
Well, I'm not going to investigate because I kind of enjoy this thing called living.
It's kind of overrated.
Hold on.
Life is overrated. Death is where it's at.
However, I now own a keystone, so
Oh, the banners are so broken. That dropped from a banner, right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Got from a whole lot of nothing
Okay, let's
sitting on
not
the ground.
accidentally double click with this sprayer.
Boys, I need food.
DF sprayer, my god, that thing's so old.
And still so trolly.
And still so useful.
It's still trolly.
It's not trolly when you can instant break things.
How can you instant break things with a
I
3S
can't
sprayer?
currently, but I will be able to.
What are you talking about?
Dark matter pick. I just need to get the diamonds for my quarry.
I just gotta let this stuff dry.
Dark matter picks will insta break cement. No care.
No care.
It'll be like breaking marble.
No care for you. Oh hey, I see the desert. The only problem is that desert will contain no food for me. Which has now become
Just
the
eat
main-
cactus.
Wait, you can eat cactus?
Certain
I'm
kinds.
sure you can try.
There's a certain kind of cactus you can eat in the
Sing,
desert.
sing,
In this
the
game?
The sanguero cactus, something. Should have fruit. You might be able to eat the cactus itself too.
Oh, holy shit, I forgot I had that. Michael, you know how I needed so much coal?
For steel.
Yeah, you know what I found? I found in my bag that I had made a while back.
Steel?
A 64 packs of blocks of coal.
Oh crap, quicksand.
Also, your portal is still, like, lodged on my house.
Wait, what? Did you say Quentin's banned?
No, quicksand.
Oh.
Sequero cactus?
Sanguero or...
Sequero or
Oh.
Sanguero fruit, yes.
Well, that was cactus. It didn't have any fruit on it. But I found a village, so I'll be fine.
Okay,
Nope, it's been
why does he
depleted
keep
of
saying
all
let's
this
go
wood.
camping somewhere? I don't know where to go camping.
No, quicksand!
Because it just has a list of statements to make. To feel as though you're interacting with your waifu.
No, he keeps
So if
saying
I
let's go
walk around-
camping.
Yep, those also hurt.
I know.
Okay,
So we'll
I'm
hold them.
confused. How do I
As
turn
a
a Fluix
list of
crystal
random
into a
statements
pure
that they will make.
Fluix crystal?
You have to make seeds for that.
Don't kill me, please.
And you're going to want to come to my house to do that, Dan. So.
Flux.
Well,
Flux.
you could
Flux crystals don't need seeds.
Pure ones do.
Fluix.
Oh.
Pure Fluix.
Is there no food here?
I have to make Fluix dust. Make a Fluix seed.
I'll make a furnace fire.
This is on hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Why would I need to come to your house to make
Is
pure
the starving
Fluix?
goat soon?
The seeds you can make yourself, but you're gonna have to come to my house to put them in the pool of water by my growth accelerators.
I need to just grab some witchery guards and then just.
And the reason why I say you need to come to my house to use the growth accelerators is because otherwise you're gonna wait 8 hours for those seeds. Not joking.
Are these, like, palm trees that might
How
have
do I make a
coconuts?
growth accelerator then?
I don't have to
I don't remember the
do-
recipe.
Ouch.
Coconut lands on head kills.
That would be unfortunate.
It requires a Fluix block, which I don't
It would be
have.
hilarious to see your death message.
You can make more Fluix crystals. They don't need
Don't
to be
worry,
here.
I found a cow. I'll be fine.
All I need is what?
I'll just consume
I
its
said you
guts.
can make more Fluix crystals to make the Fluix block. They don't have to be pure.
Good job, Jared.
Yeah, that would require me having more quartz crystal, and I don't know how much I have.
Well, then
Or
you'll have to
charged
wait if you don't have.
Charged Certus quartz, I should say.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. You don't even have to have the charged one. You can come to my house and charge.
If it wasn't
normal.
for that oasis, I would be dead. Like any other traveler has ever
Does
been.
anything in this require regular quartz crystal, Certus quartz? Or
Yes,
is it
quite a
all
bit of stuff.
charged?
All the data, like storage devices, require normal Certus quartz.
And I definitely don't have enough, most likely.
You know, you've been in the house for way too long. Go outside, damn it.
There is a coconut.
What can't...
Of course, I still don't know how you get them, but
Michael,
Yes.
my hammer is apparently too good to have a capacitor on it, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to mine all this. I wonder if the iron variant will let me do a capacitor. Because I can mine most things with the iron variant. Or maybe the bronze one. I wonder what the last tier you can put a flux capacitor on is. I don't think the book says. A flux capacitor to make the tool charge.
For Tinker's Construct?
Yeah, do you know what the last tier of tool allowed to have it is?
No idea. I didn't even know that Quantic limited the tier.
It doesn't. It's actually Tinkers that limits the tier, which is kind of annoying. They changed that a couple versions ago because they didn't like the idea that people could have a Manilium hammer that never runs out.
I really hope you didn't just pick up all my seeds. That would be terrible.
Is
No,
Manilium still
most of the time they don't
fastest?
pick up unless you're right next on top of them.
I didn't think Manilium was the fastest in normal Tinkers. I thought it simply had the most health.
And those will take a couple minutes down. It'll be a little bit. Who threw sand in there?
Me, because it says to put sand in it with it.
I think sand's just part of the crafting recipe. I don't think it tells you to put sand in with it.
That'd be fluke seed. Oh, I don't need the sand. There.
You could just have to.
Yeah, it will take like 5 minutes instead of 8 hours, so you'll be waiting a few minutes.
Daniel, would you like to offer your blood to the altar?
No.
Are you sure?
But why not?
It waits for
Boing.
Oh gosh.
Shut up, Jared.
No.
Don't want to.
And
Kick you
join
in the
us.
face.
No.
Oh gosh, remember that, Michael? The whole like Dan join us thing we were doing earlier?
Join us, Dan. Come
Join
with
us,
us.
Dan.
Come with us to Candy Rainbow Mountain, Dan.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck you.
Charlie, come to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Dan, join us.
He's not going to.
Why?
Well, we know he's not actually. We just like making the whole like walking thing.
We like sounding like absolute idiots. Don't worry, we're fine.
It's very enjoyable.
Where's your ME controller?
Inside.
I don't need one. That's only if you need more channels. I don't need more channels.
8 channels is the
y- a lot of things changed, Dan. So if you want to know how controllers work now, you're gonna have to look into them.
Well, you never
it's-
told me that I didn't need that, so...
Well, it's not
Then
as
you
it
have
costs
a
a
lot of
significant amount
channels.
anyway, but ME controllers are more mid to high tier AE.
Well, it's mid plus tier.
And I can actually create an infinite subnetwork system so that I don't need to even use a control.
Yeah, but if you want just a Big Daddy server, you can make the 7x7x7.
You know what would be so great is to have like a massive server room with drives everywhere, and then have subnetworks for each person on the server, and everyone would just be hooked into a massive drive bay.
But this would require me using ME.
But it'd be so great, and everyone could have their own color.
No. I refuse.
I could have orange AE system. That's a thing.
No.
Makes 9.
Jared.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Am I joining on saying?
Just hush.
Caleb,
Yes.
should we make a ME security terminal to troll to Daniel?
Why?
To troll to Daniel.
This
Considering I'm not going to be using your ME system, it wouldn't really be trolling me now, would it?
It's fine.
Oh my god, why does this mod pack just crash?
It's because you're getting come with the candy ring
Wow.
Yeltinger.
I
Those
don't
videos
know
are
if I'm gonna be
so-
able to even complete a fucking ME system. This is awesome.
Well, all you need is really like 3 blocks for the storage itself.
Dan, you probably should
What
not...
are you talking about?
Dan, in regards to an effing ME system, I'm sorry, but I do not think that's what USB ports were invented for.
Wow.
There's
Not-
adapters.
I'm sorry, not that kind of data transfer.
Oh, time to change pictures.
Why? Why do you...
I know exactly where that one is too. So, open.
Michael literally just has a folder filled with pictures, and he just...
It's called my
Anytime we
download
say anything, it's like, oh, no picture.
It's called my download folder because I'm still too lazy to sort.
After this, Michael, you should see how many things are in your downloads folder. Using properties.
Oh, I'll tell you how many things are in my. Now there's a couple things in here that aren't pictures, so it's gonna be a little less, but like. Where would it tell me how many things numerically are advanced? Okay. Detail?
But yeah, the making process, yes, you do need quite a few blocks. But
It's
in the end,
889
my storage
bytes
system
according to
is
this.
made with literally 3 blocks.
I don't know what you're meaning by 3 blocks. Are you saying how much space it's taking up? Because
ME drive, ME terminal, cable. It.
okay, okay, because you were speaking of a completely different reason as to why I'm not going to be able to finish it.
Because Murgle.
Because I literally just don't have the fucking materials.
Okay.
Well, that's why you don't start AE until you have the material.
Well, I can't really get the amount of materials that I need to start AE without mining continuously, or getting a fucking quarry set up. And I can't get a quarry set up until I have my ME system, so it actually has somewhere to fucking go.
Most people mine for a long time before they actually start doing things. Like, I've actually seen people spend whole days mining before they actually start doing things.
The first day we were on the server, all I did other than the little part of exploring that I did, after everybody
You mean the
else was
4
gone, I
hours
did
of a
mining.
dungeon that I have recorded and know it was 4 hours?
Yeah, and after everybody was already gone, after everybody else was gone, I was still on the fucking server and I was mining. But I didn't find quartz crystals. They weren't everywhere.
That's because they only generate a certain level.
Yeah, they're actually at a higher altitude.
Do you still need
which is
my
annoying.
quartz crystals? You can have
If
mine.
you want to donate them to me, that would be great.
If you want to donate me some wool,
Just
You
get a
can have
shit
the wool.
farm.
I heard rumors that you can make a light blue fire if you throw quartz crystals in it, so that's what I do with mine.
Hey, Michael. What are you doing currently?
And so, you heard rumors, so it hasn't been confirmed, but that's what you're doing with yours, even though it hasn't been confirmed that that's what you can do with it.
That's a joke that you do not get, that Caleb should get.
What?
No, I don't get it.
I didn't hear what you
I'll
said,
be
so...
honest and say that I don't get it.
I heard a rumor that you can make a light blue fire if you throw quartz crystals in, so I throw my quartz crystals into a fire.
Jared, you're stupid.
And I was right, Caleb gets the reference.
Also, my health is really
Yeah, I
low,
do get the
but
reference. In fact, I think I'm the only one who gets the reference.
I know.
You are. Caleb, what is it?
need 4.
Caleb,
What?
What is it?
I was just wondering if you were doing anything.
For?
Because I need a new 16K drive in my ME storage.
Does that mean you want me to make one question mark?
Well, yes, if you're not doing something.
Okay. Can I hook this up so that it moves with, NEI?
It should already be.
Hey guys.
I guess it's per person.
Hey guys, what's a
Okay.
Lexica Botania?
The Lexicon of Britannia is how you start Britannia. You
Oh.
need that book in order to start it.
I know own it.
Wait, how did you just get Alexa Britannia? Where'd you find
Boy
it?
from,
Tree.
Village. Coach. It's in
Great.
it.
Oh, was it one of the Great Woods?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not a complete lexicon. You need the.
Well, it doesn't actually unlock everything until you start getting into it, but.
I also tamed Ender Lily Seeds, and I thought I grabbed one other thing. No, there were Mistcraft pages, but I didn't grab them.
Have you made the UU world yet?
No.
So I'm gonna be the only one who's got a UU replicator and compressor.
Well, yes, but it's completely useless without it.
What's that? That's a Witchwood tree. That's a world error.
It's not useless.
Time to relog.
Well, pretty much is because
Tell me
you
when
can
it's
scan items in,
I
but
need
it won't
an
do anything.
engineering processor.
Jared, why did you say tell me when it's day when you could have just slept?
Well, that's kind of difficult to do when you're in the middle of a random forest 500 blocks away from your house.
That's why you
Or-
carry around a random bed.
Well, as I own one, that's also difficult. Right, I think I'll stay off for a little bit, actually.
You good?
That's me.
Good.
You're a terrible person.
Good.
Yes.
Not as terrible as me, though.
It's okay. At least I don't sound like a fucking baby.
I know.
See, there's
You
your
sound
problem.
like an idiot.
Jared, you.
I'd rather sound like an idiot than an idiotic baby.
Why is so funny?
Yeah,
So
I really don't
annoying
care.
you.
I'm going to continue doing that voice because it's amazing.
It's so funny, though.
It's very enjoyable to actually speak.
Yeah.
It really is
damn
fun
it.
to say.
This is going to be annoying. I still have to make 3 teleporters and,
No.
and 2 MFSCOs. I think. High voltage transformers, excuse me.
Listen to that. How do you do? What's this? Oh, I need printed silicon.
6.
I still gotta make
And 37.
transformers. How is a crafting? Oh yeah, my axe chops all wood in the vicinity. Okay, that makes sense.
Remember action intensifies.
Michael, this room is going to be so long for blood magic. It's going to take up a hallway on its own.
Good. Good, good.
Yes. Very good.
No storage. What? What does a replicator need? I mean, a scanner need for storage?
Never even used a replicator. I remember watching Dower 20 mess with them. I don't
Not a
know.
replicator, a scanner.
Well, I still don't know.
I need more Fluix dust, and I don't have Fluix dust.
I literally know nothing about the UU matter creation process. I just know that you can copy a lot more than you used to be able to. This is the fact that it scans the item, then it replicates it using the UU matter. Dyro 20 has great videos on it, but I know nothing.
Found it.
What, the Dyro 20 video?
Nope. Thermal expansion replication.
How does thermal expansion have anything to do with IC2?
Oh, not thermal expansion. Excuse me. Not. I meant IC2 replicator.
Let me pop back up the calculator.
This requires so many building steps. It's literally hurting my brain because I don't remember how to.
So you need memory crystals, which require obsidian dust and silicon dust.
Okay, I think you just took my.
How do you get silicon?
Yeah. Cooking something, I think.
No.
Sand?
Nope. Or yeah, cooking sand. Smelting sand gets you silicone.
But what do you cook it in?
Or I can make clay dust and use my thermal centrifuge.
Charger is not doing anything.
It takes a little bit. You gotta watch for the texture
That's
change.
it's done. That's light blue. That's done.
I think I throw a chunk of clay and
See?
Yeah, you'll be able to tell if it's a charged one. It'll tell you when you pull it out.
I really need to make a macerator.
Michael, can you move, please, so I can...
You're in front of me. It's done.
Let's see. 5.
That wasn't
User
done.
joined your channel.
Done.
Hello, user.
Why are you so touchy?
Hello, Chris. Why are you so quiet? Do I have you
What?
turned down? No? Why are you so quiet?
What do you mean, why am I so quiet?
You were quiet there for a second.
No?
To me, you were.
Oh.
Okay, now back to.
Are you falling?
Why is it so loud in here?
What? Not loud.
Goodbye.
I have everyone
User
quiet.
left your channel.
He needs to stop doing that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy with it at all. In fact, I'll probably just run my own TeamSpeak and force everyone to move over to it. So they screw it to him. See, that's how you permanently stop Chris. During stream,
That's
run my
what I
own
was thinking
TeamSpeak.
about doing. I almost bought the TeamSpeak when I got my Terraria server.
Oh, that's right. You can only put one thing in the press at a time. One scriber.
Isn't it redstone, nether quartz, and charged Certus quartz that give me the
Yes.
sand?
There's no sand involved with that, but
2. Now let's think for a second. How many of these am I going
Okay,
to
so now
need?
I have 20 Fluix crystals. So now I need Fluix dust.
I'm not figuring something. I'll fix the door problem later. I think I might do piston door entrances for
should be enough printed silicon. No.
With wireless redstone, I can make it active. Work the way I think.
So 9. Why am I seeing the logic press inside of here?
Is it? Did you not pull it out?
Why is it already in there? No. Yeah, I'm not seeing your logic press in it.
I might back him.
Which is weird because there should, at least here, let me check. I should have mine.
I now know how I'm
Yeah,
going to
it's
furnish my
fine. I have
home.
mine.
With DecoCraft?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's super cheap and everything looks epic.
Yeah, everything.
Alright, well, anyway, I'll be back to the house in a moment.
It's fine.
We'll have to
I
create a
use
man
my
cave.
logic press.
Or if you could
I think you can literally make a television on DecoCraft, can't you?
I wonder if you can customize the
If you can what?
If you have like custom.
You can make a TV. It's a really, really crappy one, but it's one of the old vintage ones. So.
Yeah. I was hoping you could make like.
Did you like the
levels of
aspect,
native-
Jared, that you can actually turn them any direction, place them anyway?
I don't know because I just watched a Wonder review.
Oh.
So.
I would have assumed the review would have shown that off, but.
So how did you make your Ender Quarries thing bigger? Did you use the same landmine or landmark thing, or?
It uses these things called Ender markers.
I used to use fences.
And it's Ender hyphen marker if you want to look it up.
But
I'm gonna guess
fences.
it's made with Ender Pearls.
1 Ender Pearl, 2 Ender infused obsidian, which is 4 obsidian, 1 Ender Pearl.
You can still use the fences.
Yeah, you can still use fences if you want to be like super cheap and really hard to put down, but
Well, it's a lot of wood.
yeah, if you want to do it 128 by 128, that's a lot of fences.
And how long does your quarry usually take to complete, or have you completed one yet?
It's all dependent on. I've never completed an Ender quarry with just 4 engines before. I've always had more, so I don't know how long it'll take with just what I got. But it's completely dependent on how many dynamos you use.
Or speed up.
It'll accept a lot of power. Like, that thing will get going very quick.
Oh goodness.
I'm only worried about the ME system right now, so I need to have that complete first.
It's poison. Benny avoided being poisoned for the 4th time.
Okay, anyway.
More
Now
deep
going
sea.
on hours? Streaming? Streaming since the left rate. The longest stream I've had has been like 7.5, but the first like hour and a half I didn't get close to YouTube, so. I haven't had anyone in my chat. Well, there might have been someone in my chat room, but they didn't talk.